President Biden has ended his re-election campaign, and it clears a path for Vice President Kamala Harris to become the Democratic nominee, which she says she intends to, quote, earn and win.
We are joined now by Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell. Thanks so much for joining us at this early hour.
Oh, no problem. Good morning.
Good morning. So tell us right off the bat, what was your initial reaction to President Biden announcing yesterday that he was stepping aside?
I don't think that I was completely surprised. I will say I am extremely grateful to this president. He has continued to be a great partner in this work. Everything we are looking to accomplish in Massachusetts for our residents, he has been right there. And I think yesterday demonstrated his love of country. He is a true patriot. He obviously wants to protect this democracy and just has made the ultimate sacrifice. So I will forever be grateful for his leadership. And of course, I want to follow his lead in supporting Vice President Harris, who has been a partner in the work with him. So I'm excited for what lies ahead for us.
Well, you were actually with Vice President Harris on Saturday. We have that photo of you with her, Lieutenant Governor, and Congresswoman Clark. Did she give you any indication of what was happening or what was going on?
Not at all. She has been, of course, a loyal supporter and partner with the president. So that was not revealed. I don't know that she knew it was coming. I have no idea. But I know that she absolutely, of course, adores and loves the president from her days as Attorney General when she worked for his and with his son, Beau. So I'm delighted for her. Of course, now the hard work begins. As she said, she's not taking anything for granted. She's going to have to work hard and earn the support of folks at the Democratic Convention and, of course, of voters all across this country.
Yeah, talking about the support, we do know a lot of Democrats have stepped forward, throwing their support behind the vice president. Why do you think Vice President Harris should be the Democratic nominee?
I think it's what President Biden sees in her and so many others. I have actually known her since my law school days. I was a student at UCLA Law School where I graduated. She was the commencement speaker at my graduation. So I have followed her career from district attorney to attorney general to Senate, and of course, vice president. And what the president and so many others see is that she has the ability to bring us together, to unite us, to take on the hate that we're seeing in this country and the political divisiveness, and to make it about the work. And she's been doing the work. All the relief that we're providing to residents here in Massachusetts on student loan relief, that is because of the Biden-Harris team. Everything on Black maternal health and closing health inequities, everything in terms of economic opportunity, taking on junk fees, all of those hidden fees. So the substance of the work is there. She has delivered, and she will continue to do just that in a moment in time when we really need to bring ourselves together and to make it about the work. And most importantly, to remember that we are a democracy and a country that respects the rule of law. So I'm excited to get out here and campaign for her and every other candidate up and down the ballot, including attorney general races in Pennsylvania and North Carolina, which are also equally important.
Stay tuned. Lots to get through. Attorney General Campbell, thank you very much for your time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.